Hello and welcome back. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about exclusive gesture. So we've seen some of the other example of combined or uh, simultaneous gestures. So basically, composing two different gestures or multiple different gestures to have them coordinate with each other while achieving an effect that we are actually trying to achieve. And in today's video, we're going to be checking out how exclusive gesture works. Now, once again, so exclusive means that you have defined two gestures, but only one is going to take effect. That means that you have A and B gestures, for example. So either A or B is going to work. Okay. So let's take a look at an example first, and then we can understand a little bit better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to create a few state variables. So state for scale. So what we're going to do basically is we are going to create two gestures. There's going to be a pinch gesture and a move gesture. And what we're going to do is we're going to define them or compose them with exclusivity, or we can tell them like, exclusively apply only one of the gesture, whichever has started first needs to be, that's going to be the gesture that we're going to use. Okay, so that's what we are going to achieve. So what we need to do is basically we need to capture state for scale, translation, and offset. And that's what we are actually trying to create state variables for it. Now let's create our pinch gesture. So pinch once again is the magnification gesture. On change, we get value, and then we're going to use that value to say self dot scale is equal to value, and you can actually apply, you can get the magnitude out of that, and you can apply that. Okay, and then on ended, you can say value self dot scale. So same thing, leave that magnitude when it's ended. Okay, and now let's create another one, move. So drag gesture. On change, we get value. We're going to apply that to the translation variable that we have created here. And we're going to say on ended, get the value back, and we simply say self dot offset dot width plus equal value dot translation dot width offset dot height plus equal value dot translation dot height self dot translation to be 0. Okay, then we create our exclusive gesture. So we say pinch or move exclusively before move. Okay, and then we simply return. So we can actually return an image. Let's make it 100, 100, center. Okay, and then you can say scale effect is going to apply the scale. Offset will have X and Y values. So X value for offset is going to be offset dot width plus translation dot width So remember, this value is constantly updating for the translation and offset. For the translation, it's updating, so we are actually keeping that. Whenever that gesture ends, offset is also stored, so we're going to keep that value as well. So we're going to say offset dot height plus translation dot height, like so. Okay, and then we're going to give it animation. So let's give it a spring animation, and we say gesture pinch or move, like so. All right, so let's go ahead and open our canvas and gonna resume, and let's take a look at what we got so far. Okay, so there we go. This is what we have. Let me grab shadow as well, just to make it okay. That's good. All right, so now we have two gestures. We have pinch and we have move. So I'm gonna hold the Option key, and hopefully there you go. So as you can see, pinch is applied. So if I try to move now, I cannot move, right? But if I just move, then it actually moves. Now, animation actually does not play really well for this case, so let's take it out. And so there we go. So your drag gesture is actually sort of behaving as expected. You can actually apply it to make it more smooth, but anyways, that's not the point for the video. The point for the video is to basically see how you can apply two gestures exclusively. If I do the zoom, I cannot move in the same session. So if I try to move it at the center, and then I try to say, hey, let's drag, and try to drag with the same session, leaving just the Option key but keeping the mouse press, it's not working. So that's what exclusive gesture does. Exclusive composition for the gestures does. Basically, it takes effect either one of the gestures that you have combined. So you can combine two different gestures, and you can basically make only one active depending upon which one became active first. Okay, so that is it for this video, and I will see you guys once again in another video. Thank you very much for watching.